What's up, my friends? Today we are planning the monthly spread in my catch-all planner from the Happy Planner. We're using the Oh How Lovely sticker book, distress inks, a stencil, and of course I'm using some whiteout tape and some scissors to help create this spread. So let's go ahead and get started. I am using the seasonal Mickey and Minnie sticker book in the classic size, so I love the hearts up the spine of it. It's perfect for this spread, but I didn't actually need the Mickeys and Minnies, so I covered them up with whiteout tape. Then now I'm using the stencil to create some little areas of collage on the page. I picked out 3 different colors and I'm trying to make it kind of fade out. I don't want any harsh lines on the edges, so I'm not going all the way up to the edge of the stencil with this. I also did use a little bit of washi tape just to hold the stencil and the paper in place. So the exact distress ink colors that I'm using are Ripe Persimmon, Tattered Rose, and Spun Sugar. You can find these on Amazon, rangerink.com, or in the big box craft stores like Joann or Michaels. These are the mini distress inks, so they come in little 4-packs and they're great starter sizes. I just have continually bought these to try out the different colors and haven't upgraded to the full size yet, but they're really handy. So I'm just moving this around the page and trying to get some color in across the spread, and it'll serve as the backdrop for all the stickers in the Oh How Lovely sticker book. The sticker book is an exclusive at happyplanner.com. It's part of the latest Be Happy box. So if you're interested in that, you can check out my unboxing of the Be Happy box, which I have on this channel as well. So again, I'm just filling these things in and trying not to create any harsh lines, and I'm trying to create a few different places where these cute little hearts will show up on the page, and I'll layer some stickers over them and around them to make a really cute scene. I always keep baby wipes near my desk because then I can easily clean up all these craft supplies very, very quickly. The other option is to have a crafting board that you place out to do all this on, and I do have that, but I just don't like to pull it out every time, so this is easier. And now it's time for the stickers. So let's go ahead and take a look at this book. It is a big sticker book because it came with a big notebook in the Be Happy box, so there are a lot of really big stickers in here. So first, I just wanted to use some of the really big stickers. These florals are really pretty, but I didn't want it to go all the way across the monthly section, so I just put it to there and I'm cutting off the edge, and I'll save that for later. I really loved these little mailbox stickers, and I tried to fit it over on the left because I thought that would be really cute, but then I couldn't make it fit my vision with the way the florals turned out, so I ended up putting it over here on the right because there's a nice empty space with the way the month worked out. So it was the basis for the start of a little scene over there. I was thinking really hard about this little notes page to put somewhere in the spread, but I didn't want to cover up all these monthly areas because I use the monthly section as a place to write the best thing or most memorable thing that happened that day. So I didn't want to cover up any specific numbers on the page. So I was unsure about adding in that little notes section, but I still really loved the idea, so I kept it in the back of my head. So here I am flipping through this really cute floral and pet sticker book and just started adding in some pets and flowers to create this little scene around the page. And as I did that, I wanted to throw in some boxes too, so I started thinking about how I do that because this is a big sticker book. They aren't going to fit the page well, so I started doing some sticker surgery because I wanted them to fit within each box. But I did want to use these stickers rather than other stickers because these have the cats and the cups of tea and the flowers and everything on them. And I wanted that vibe for this planner, so I just cut them in half and then made them a little bit shorter, as you can see me doing here. And so with that, it works out really well. I get to keep the cat theme and the dog theme and all these different things, but they fit the actual size of the planner. The other option, if you don't want to waste them like that, if you have a big planner that you use, which I don't currently, is you could use some colorful boxes somewhere, like the Colorful Boxes Mega Sticker Book or one of the value pack stickers that are for the classic size and fit them in here instead. And the last option would be to just use the stickers as they are with their big size in this planner. I do that a lot with overlapping things anyways. If you follow my channel already and you've seen my other plan with me's, you'll know that I love the layered look and I love offsetting things in the vertical layout. So you could do that here as well. But just for how I use this planner, I like things to be contained within each box for the monthly spread. I'd love it if you could take a moment to tap that like button just so I can know that this is helpful and interesting to you so far. Thank you. All right, after I got in some boxes, I wanted to continue decorating the spread, and I had a little bit of blank space up at the top as well where there weren't any dates that I wanted to fill in with some decor, so I started looking at florals with the pets in them to go up there. I also wanted to add in like a quote or something that might fit in the middle there, so I started looking around to see what might fit. And this one was actually really cute with the two cats. And it says, "You are loved," which is a really nice sentiment for Valentine's month. And then down at the bottom, I also wanted to fill out that whole scene, so I didn't have a chair sticker yet. So this one was perfect for with these dogs down at the bottom. And then again, I wanted like a quote or something in the middle that would add to the page as well. So this dog fit perfectly, and it had some hearts and says, "Live a happy life." So I thought that was really perfect, and then I started adding in some more flair with these other hearts throughout the page. As I look at the spread at this point, it's looking pretty good, but there are some definite empty spots that I'm trying to fill still. So I decided ultimately that I did want to put this sticker in here, and I just needed to make sure it fit because it says "Love Note to Self." So I wanted to make sure all of the text on that got onto the page. So I put that down, and it does cover up the February on that side a little bit, but I know that that month is February, and you can see it from the other side, which is the side I typically open the planner from. So it doesn't really matter that it's covered up. So I did miss out on part of that sticker because I didn't want it to go all the way into the spread, but that's okay. Anyways, at this point, I'm figuring out that upper right-hand corner feels empty still. And it is something that has dates on it, so I can't just fill it with a really, really big sticker. But then I realized I had this part of the sticker left from the envelope. So I decided to fill up the side right there and cut off the excess so I could use a little bit more of that sticker. I continued to flip through the sticker book to try to find what else I could fill in there, and I started counting boxes and realized I could fill in another box on the other side of the page. So I looked through and decided to put a teacup over there because I didn't yet have a teacup over there, and decided on the 10th was the best spot. It doesn't really matter because I write something in on every single day. It is pretty well completed, but I'm just trying to put in little pieces to add to the entire thing. So I got these envelopes in, and I started putting in a lot more flowers and a lot more hearts throughout the spread until I got to a point where I was fairly happy with it. I decided that it still looked a little bit empty in the upper right hand corner, so I decided to put a little bit more florals up there, but it was too tall, so I cut it off so that I could make it a little bit shorter so that I could still use that box. And to make it even, I decided to put a little bit of florals over on the other side as well, just so that there could be some balance to the page. Some of the last things that I did were looking at this page of gold foiled quotes and things and started putting them out. This one says, "You are a star," but it didn't quite fit how I wanted it, so I cut it in half and then put it onto 2 lines. And then this next quote says, "You are something magical." Then this one says, "You light up the sky," and I was just looking for some balance about where I was placing them. And then lastly, it says, "You are golden." I also grabbed a couple of little things of hearts to put throughout the page just to add a tiny bit more gold to even it all out, since I did use some gold foiling there. I suddenly realized what I thought was wrong with the spread, and it was that there was nothing up in the top right up there. So I decided that I could add a little bit more stenciling so that I could get some color up there without covering up the 2023 or the day of the week lettering up at the very top. So I just added a little bit of light distress ink so that I could round out the upper edge of that page. Then the very last part was to take this Corgi and the flowers sticker and cover up the whiteout because I wanted to cover it and not be looking at it anymore. And that's the completed spread. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe for more planner inspiration. And check out the video on the screen next because YouTube thinks you'd like that one as well.